Spoiler, it's been
Spoiler
months.
alert. It's been months.
How hard was it while the show was being aired to keep the secrets of what was going to happen? Because you knew obviously what was going on.
It was really hard because, first off, your family wants to know.
Yep.
Did you tell them?
No, I didn't tell them anything because my mom was a huge fan of the show. Me, my mom, and my fiance lived together during COVID. I'm sure you can imagine how that was.
Okay.
And we became obsessed with season 1 of White Lotus and then season 2. And when I booked season 3, I think my mom was even more excited than I was. She was like over the moon about it. But she kept asking, every little detail.
Right.
And so did my fiance, and it was really funny.
But you're obligated to tell your mother because she paid for film school.
Yeah, well, that's true, but I didn't want to
school.
ruin the experience for her.
Right.
No, but
you tell your fiance?
No, I didn't tell her anything.
Okay.
And it was funny because she came to set like a couple times throughout the process. And one day, we're filming, and she's sitting out on the porch at the Four Seasons. We're filming in the villa next door, and I won't tell her anything. And all of a sudden, she's sitting out there, and all of a sudden, she hears, Saxon, no, 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 and yells and yells. So she wanders over, and she goes into Video Village, and I don't have my phone on me, and she starts watching the scene. And then I'm finished up the day, I get my phone, and she's like, oh my God, you're the one that dies. I can't believe this. This is insane. Because on that day, we filmed the scene of me dying.
Right.
And which didn't make the final cut.
Right.
And I threw up and I died and I choked on my throat, but I'm sitting in the lounge chair and it's a whole scene of me dying. And so she was there that day and I was like, baby, you can't tell anybody.
Right.
I'm the one that dies. You can't tell anybody. I'm making this up. She doesn't know that it's a dream sequence.
Right.
And so this whole time when the show's coming out, she's coming up with these theories of how I'm the one that dies, and she's so happy she knows the truth and nobody else. It's amazing. And the final episode comes out, and I just remember she turns to me and she was like, what happened? Where I thought
Why
you
didn't
died.
you die?
Yeah, and so that was a pretty funny.
But you know, you did not die,
Yeah.
as we have established.
Yes.
That means that you probably will be in the next season.
Yes.
Confirm or deny, tell us now.
Right now.
I don't know. It's not up to me.
Don't lie. I'm not your fiance or your mother. You tell me now.
I told Mike White I would go and do anything. I would show up for season 4, whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't hire me, I told him I want to be the head of scouting.
Yeah.
I go on to scout the other
Best piece of acting advice you've gotten so far?
It's hard to boil down the best advice. I mean, I've told the story so many times recently of Walton Goggins coming up to me, and when I asked him, do you get nervous? Because I get so nervous before, certain days on set, and he just kind of like pushed me in my chest, and he was like, yeah, Patrick, yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah. And he was like,
was the best piece of advice?
Yeah, but then he was like, but I never question my ability to go out there and do the work.
Oh.
And I was just like, it was just like a really nice moment where he was saying how nervous he gets, but how confident he is in his process and in his in the amount of preparation that he does. But when Walton says it to you, it's like, it's so direct, scary.
Yeah.
I mean,
you really
I always